I'm so excited! This is the earliest I've ever woken up, which is kind of sad because it's 10:36, but today's the day that I have plastic surgery. No, I'm kidding. Today's the day that I get my colored contacts. I've been tracking it since day one because I was actually really sus about the site that I got it from. So today I'm gonna do kind of like a review and also just like a little bit of like a experimentation. And it's nice because the sun is out. It's a good day. Here we go. Huh, I'm in the wrong place. Okay, so here's my package. It was taped together really well. So it comes with a case that says Lenstown. The contact lens case is here, so not the actual contacts. Holy fuck. It's called Canna Rosé. I don't know if that's how you say it. I got it with my prescription, which is 3.25 in beige brown. I was considering getting gray or olive, which I'm still kind of like, if this works out, then I might get more. But I just wanted to go with something a little bit more natural so I wouldn't freak out my parents, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm kind of scared. It's like stuck to the aluminum on top. That's usually not normal, but I'm just... yeah, that wasn't that bad. My hands are semi-clean. When you put on contacts, you want to make sure that it's like a bowl. I'm like flipping off my camera. And here we go. Ah, it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Hold on. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Okay, so apparently these are supposed to last for a year, which is a little bit concerning, but it's also kind of like, if it actually works for a year, that's really good for the amount of money that you're spending on this. Oh my god! I don't know if you guys can see. In terms of vision, it does kind of have like a little bit of like a hazy effect on your vision, so you can't see as perfectly as you could. But in terms of comfort, I'm actually really surprised because like right now it feels extremely comfortable. Oh my gosh, this ups my ABG game so hard. Not that I'm trying to be an ABG, but like, you know. Good morning. So it's 3 days into getting my contacts, but this section of the video isn't really having, like, it has nothing to do with the contacts as much as it does have to do with just like the entire concept of beauty in general, because I am very guilty of misusing beauty. And so just for like a little bit of this video, like I wanted to kind of address that and just like, I need my glasses. Okay. Here we go. Speaking of optical related things, these glasses are from Firmoo and they were also 20 bucks. They are great. A little bit reflective. Right now it's pretty okay, but like, you see what I'm saying? Besides the point, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about like my experience and also like the things that I've learned, because just growing up Asian in America, we try to abide to American beauty standards, whether that be having curves, showing skin, blonder hair. But I went to study abroad in Japan, and for them it was more like baggy clothes, I need to be extremely thin, light makeup, and a lot of jewelry. And like no matter where you go, there's always a different standard, and it's like, okay, well, if it's different everywhere, you know, what does it actually mean to be beautiful? I started wearing makeup when I was around 11 years old, and I would like be on the playground with like green eyeshadow, and like people would call me out on it and I would be like embarrassed, but that was kind of just like embedded in me because I would watch a lot of entertainment. For me, like Michelle Phan, Various Choice, Bubs Beauty, like all of them were like my idols. And when I was 13, I went to Blogilatti's Pilates class really close by, and I was crying in front of her because she was like somebody that I like worshipped. It was this weird obsession that I had with like my looks. Didn't make it any better that people would compliment and like people would be like, wow, like I wish I looked like you, and like I don't know, all these things. It just kind of fed into this ego and also like this dependency on my looks. And at some point, like I felt like, okay, if it wasn't for my looks, then I wouldn't have these people in my life, whether that be in my school or like with guys or with even my family sometimes. Like I hardly felt that way with my friends. Like my friends, I knew that they would be with me like no matter what, but it was rare for me to like show them how insecure I really was about myself, because one, I didn't want them to see the flaws that I saw in myself, and two, I knew that they were probably going through the same things. Sometimes like when my insecurities were like off the roof and like I didn't address them honestly, like I would actually impact others in the sense that I would make them feel like they have to care too. But it was maybe in like 9th grade when I was at youth group, and my pastor, he shared a message about every person being a masterpiece. It's the first message that I ever remember from church, because otherwise I used to go to church for like fun. But this was the message that really hit for me, because it reminded me that God created every single bone in our body for a purpose and for a function, and every mind with the capacity to be beautiful. It wasn't the first time that I heard that beauty is fleeting or anything like that, but it was definitely the first time I felt like I could truly be loved despite all the flaws that I saw in myself. Because sometimes I felt like I would get a lot of advice on how I could like present myself better, but for God, he would just remind me that like you don't have to be better. Like, if anything, like he does care about my health, but not about my physical appearance. It took years to adopt the same mentality as well, but by learning to be more grounded and confident in who I am, bare skin, just woken up with my hoodie and my glasses, I've been able to appreciate beauty for what it truly is, which is, it's not a big deal. It's just like a hobby. So I hope that going into this next section of my video, you guys can keep that in mind. That's just like something fun to do, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Oh shit.
I don't believe in fate, no psychic vision. But when things fall into place, superposition. In any universe, you are my dark star. I want you to want me. Why don't we rely